Welcome to the 2020 University of Nebraska Medical Center Spring Commencement and Convocation Ceremony for the College of Public Health. I am Dr. Christine Arcari. I have the honor of serving as the Associate Dean of Academic and Student Affairs for the College of Public Health. Please join Casey Vavra, a post-baccalaureate certificate in radiography candidate, in singing our national anthem. Ashton Wyrick, a Master of Public Health candidate, will deliver the student-initiated invocation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
On this day, we are blessed with the presence of family and friends who have cared so deeply over the course of our lives. We remember those who cannot be with us today and hope they are proud of what we have become. We are grateful for the guidance provided over these past years. Today, we begin a new phase of our lives full of both possibilities and perils. We ask you to join us in this day of recognition and celebration, and the hope that our actions will prove worthy of the confidence placed in us. For these things and the intentions we hold silently in our hearts, we pray. Amen.
Today, we honor the achievements and perseverance of our graduates. We also recognize the contributions and support from parents, partners, children, relatives, and friends who have helped the graduates reach this milestone. We are delighted that you could be with us for this day of celebration. At this time, I would like to introduce the members of the platform party. Dr. Jeffrey Gold, Chancellor. Dr. H. Deli Davies, Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Dean for Graduate Studies. Dr. Ali Khan, Dean for the College of Public Health. Ms. Kelly Erickson, President of the College of Public Health Alumni Council. I would also like to recognize State Senator Megan Hunt from District 8 and State Senator Robert Hilkelman from District 4. We welcome you and all other distinguished guests in the audience. Thank you for being with us today. I will now welcome the Chancellor of the University of Nebraska Medical Center, Dr. Jeffrey Gold, to give remarks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you again for joining us today. This day, this unprecedented virtual commencement day, is truly special. Perhaps even more so than usual, considering the extraordinary circumstances we find ourselves under. Let me tell you why I feel more inspired than ever to have been granted the incredible privilege to address each of you on this occasion, and why I am elated at the thought of each of us all together at this moment, even though we're at least 6 feet apart. We all share this moment, no matter how you're following us or wherever you may be. I hope that some of you are able to be physically with, or at least close to, a loved one or two for this occasion. At least I hope so. And if not, please know that they are with you, as are we, and as am I. As I always like to point out to our graduates at the time of commencement, that your commencement is one of life's truly defining memories. And that is especially true this year. You will never forget your UNMC graduation in 2020. You will surely tell the next generation and the other generations to come about this day. You will never forget this graduation, and you'll certainly never forget these historic times. It's okay to have some disappointment that this is how your commencement turned out, that you're not gathered with your classmates, your faculty and families, that you're watching this remotely in groups of a small handful or even less. I'm disappointed as well. So are each of your mentors, teachers, colleagues, and your classmates. My favorite part of commencement every year is getting to look out and to see all of your faces, to bestow your new degrees, and to have a unique opportunity to congratulate you on your achievements on this very big day. So much hope and so much promise. It reminds me of when I stood in your shoes, and I miss that memory, and I miss being with each of you. Please know that as I look out into the lens of this camera across an empty stage, that in my mind's eye, I'm seeing each and every one of you. I am so proud to be your chancellor on this day. Today's commencement events are representative of the trying times that we find ourselves living in at this moment. These times only further confirm that each and every one of you have chosen the right profession at the right time, that you are needed, that you have a unique opportunity to make a huge difference in this world. That is an awesome responsibility. It's a daunting challenge, and at the same time, an incredible privilege. The COVID-19 pandemic drives home the message, definitively, for once and for all, of the crucial role of science and medicine and public health. It makes clear that we all need courage and empathy of all health professionals, the ingenuity of our laboratory researchers and others, the incredible ability of each of you to look at a complex problem and see something innovative, something helpful that someone else might have missed. The magical combination of care and caring that you bring to those whose lives you touch. This is your moment. Today is your day, even if you are home huddling around a tablet, watching on your phone, or on a huge flat screen. Yes, the reality starts right now. This is your day to very clearly and firmly take grasp of your future as you embark upon the next phase of your journey, a journey of providing care and a journey of providing caring, a journey of providing hope and one of healing. Today, for my few minutes remaining with you, I do not wish to address your exemplary knowledge, your amazing technical skills, but I do wish to address your stamina, your perseverance, your tenacity, your ability to see a complex process through to completion, your capacity to quickly recover from challenges, and your capacity to navigate the roughest of rough waters that may be ahead. You will need these skills, as so many of you know. The waters have been rough, and recently they've been very rough in our state, across our nation, and around the world. Those in the professions you are about to join across our nation and around the world are being challenged in ways they could not have imagined just a few short months ago. Ours, your professions, are a unique calling. In the health sciences, we witness the first breaths and the last ones. Too many last breaths in these last few weeks. Let us together just take a moment now to honor and reflect upon all who have been lost, including those in our health professions who gave their very last breath to fight back this relentless pandemic. In our professions, we knowingly throw ourselves into all of life's altering human triumphs and heartbreaks and everything that comes in between. That is happening more than ever during these extraordinary times. People who did not sign up to be heroes, who are now exhausted and afraid for their own safety, steel themselves at the start of every day, and then they walk back into the fire. They do this mostly because they can't imagine not doing it on a daily basis. Our family of caring professionals, like all of you who are graduating today, are called to serve, to ease pain and suffering, and to, as the philosophers say, to improve the human condition. There is nothing like seeing the smile on a grateful patient's face or the look of relief in the eyes of a parent when they realize their child is going to be all right. Seeing that in the patients we serve, meeting these, has been the favorite part of my career and will assuredly be the best part of yours as well. It is far better and more satisfying than any official accolade or award, any certificate or trophy, and far better than any payment, compensation, or reward that you might derive. These are the moments that will make it all worthwhile. Moments like these will keep you going, but so will the knowledge that you are not alone in this. There's a team around you, others who are in the fight with you day after day. As we are seeing time and again during this moment of COVID-19, we succeed. We succeed based on how well we can work together towards a common goal. Healthcare is a team sport. Research is a team sport. Public health is a team sport. And now you are a critical part, a new and incredibly strong link of this lifelong team, a championship team in every way. Those who are on the medical front lines or working feverishly towards new treatments and cures are rightly being celebrated today for embodying courage in our time of need. But we should always humbly remember that so are the grocery workers, the delivery drivers, the environmental service professionals, and many, many others who are saving lives on a daily basis. You're seeing this broadcast commencement today in part because of the information technology experts and the video production professionals that have been deemed essential to come to work during an infectious disease pandemic. Never forget all that you have done and all that you will do, with so many counting on you, is because you are part of something greater than yourself. Today, you become a lifetime member of one of America's greatest championship teams, the UNMC alumni. During this COVID-19 crisis, we've been on the front lines, a national resource, since the very beginning. We were the first to volunteer to take patients from the Diamond Princess cruise ship. We were part of the federal response, keeping people at Camp Ashland. And of course, our federal government came to us. We, here at the Med Center, have been pandemic planning for more than 15 years. And now we are truly leading the world, conducting the first National Institutes of Health clinical trial for a new therapeutic, defining key genetic structures, developing a better, faster set of diagnostic tests. Here at the Med Center, we've pioneered a novel technique to sterilize and reuse personal protective equipment that is now in use widely across our state, across the nation, and around the world. We've published a groundbreaking study on patterns of disease transmission, thanks in part to our hosting patients here from the National Quarantine Center. And we've developed the OneCheck COVID smartphone application for screening and testing. Our expertise is sought by national media, including 60 Minutes, CNN, Fox, the New York Times, and countless others. And most important, we continue to serve in a trusted resource to our state's government and its citizens. This is the team that you joined today. I do hope that all of you are as proud of us as we are of you. So, ladies and gentlemen, members of the class of 2020, today you graduate, you commence with a bright spark of energy, commitment, dedication, and genuine resiliency. You will commence with knowledge that you are part of one of the greatest teams ever assembled, and that we stand with you as you energize and prepare yourself before each day that lies ahead. UNMC graduates, today is your commencement. I do regret that you won't walk across the grand stage with a diploma in your hand, that you won't hear raucous applause and feel the hug after hug from your family and friends, faculty and mentors. Yet I do also sincerely hope that you can join us in the future and share this very special experience. I hope that you can take that very special selfie or family photograph here on campus, either in the fall or in the winter. Please know that we are always with you and that we are all together in this moment and going forward. I could not be any more proud than I am today to be your chancellor, to bestow your degrees, and to wish you well on this journey. Class of 2020, we thank you. Thank you for allowing us to share this day with you and your family, wherever you may be. Thank you for allowing us to help prepare you for this amazing journey upon which you now embark. These are historic times, trying times, challenging opportunities. I cannot think of anyone else I would rather see lead us through this moment and into our future. If you remember one and only one thing from today, let it be this. Always, and I do mean always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and always take care of your profession. Class of 2020, congratulations, and thank you, and I wish you Godspeed in your journey.
I will now welcome the Dean of the University of Nebraska Medical Center, College of Public Health, Dr. Ali Khan, to give remarks.
Welcome, esteemed faculty, staff, students, family, friends, and especially our graduates, to the 2020 Convocation and Commencement. Because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this is the first time I've ever had to pre-record my speech in front of a green screen. This is also the time nobody in this audience needs me to spend any amount of time explaining the role of public health in our society. This is the first time in history that Dr. Anthony Fauci has become a sex symbol. And this is also the first time I need to make sure my speech is really good and really short. Otherwise, you can just fast forward through it. Now, this doesn't make me feel special, since there are many firsts associated with this pandemic in my life, for the college, and for all of you. It's easy to feel like our entire reality and way of life has changed in the blink of an eye. And there's no doubt that our current reality bears very little semblance to what we envisioned when the year started. But before talking about what's changed, let me focus a little bit on what hasn't changed. And what hasn't changed are the emotions of this moment: joy and pride at your success, excitement tinged with apprehension at your future. What hasn't changed is the passion, hard work, the efforts of our university faculty and staff, who know that by educating, nurturing, and advising a new generation of public health practitioners, they are contributing to improve our world. What also didn't change was the amount of tireless work that every one of our graduates had to complete to earn their degrees and join the ranks of hopeful, optimistic, hardworking, exalted public health professionals already trying to make this a better world. And the support they received in this path from you, their family, their friends, their mentors, their loved ones. So the world has realized that in the absence of a vaccine or a drug, they are all depending on the power of public health and practitioners like you for them to get back to some semblance of a new normal. But this new normal is really a lot like the old normal. For the work that you do to slow transmission, educate our society, enable us to work in a safe and healthy environment, to be prepared, to understand disease dynamics, to strengthen our healthcare services, to address resilience and mental health, provide services to the most vulnerable, improve our nutritional and personal health, control chronic conditions, assure the health of mothers and their babies, and I could go on and on about the work of public health. Public health is a humbling career to be in, partly because, for the most part, when we do it absolutely right, it's invisible and should be invisible. Yet, every now and again, whether it's a natural disaster or a plague, it exposes the role of public health practitioners for the world to see. And COVID has achieved just that. Now, people are learning the word epidemiology, deciding that statistics might be worth their time after all, and realizing their public health friends are in fact quite interesting. So the next time they ask you to explain your measure, they may actually be quite riveted by your answer. But it has also exposed the social injustices within our society. And when I think about the foundation of public health, collective action to protect the health and promote health for all of society, it's social justice. And continued social injustices in our society have an impact on all of us. During this pandemic, we have seen that a disproportionate number of cases and deaths were among African Americans. Every one of us shares the burden of that increased risk. Through social distancing, we have been reminded of our common humanity. Let's harness that power to create a better society. Graduates, today you become public health practitioners at a time when your efforts, your contributions will be visible and celebrated. But when the crisis is over and the world goes back to a feeling of calm, trust me, as an infectious disease expert, those days are coming. When the apocalyptic feeling passes and we are no longer regarded as the popular kids, the work you will be doing in your different fields will continue to be just as important. Whether it is in academia, research, federal agencies, the private sector, nonprofits, healthcare systems, in this beautiful country or any other place, remember this pandemic. Remember how important your training and skills are for the world. Remember what happens when something goes wrong and public health becomes visible. Remember the impact you can have on families, on communities, on healthcare systems, and on individuals when public health is exposed, and especially when it is not. Thank you for your effort, for your passion, and the work you have done and will continue to do. I might need a green screen today to reach you, but starting today, none of you will need a green screen to save the world. And in my book, that makes you braver and stronger than any movie screen hero. I would now like to welcome Kelly Erickson, President of the College of Public Health Alumni Council, to give you an address.
I would like to share a few thoughts with our graduates. As you finish your formal education and start a new chapter in your professional lives, I know that most of you are being bombarded with various emotions. Excitement and mixed with fear, joy at your accomplishment, anxiety about getting a job, uncertainty about the current COVID-19 pandemic, among other public health issues, confusion about the best use of your newfound public health tools, and gratitude for this new education and skills. Let me share another emotion, hope. You now have new knowledge and additional skills to fundamentally transform not only your own life, but the lives in your communities locally and worldwide. You are joining a proud and noble profession, and there has never been a better time than now to be in public health and to be an advocate for social justice. Now is your chance to make a difference. Remember how the public health practitioners, such as yourself, transformed the 20th century and are continuing to transform the 21st century. The world as we now know it would not exist if it were not for the great public health accomplishments over the past years. It is us, the alumni of the College of Public Health, that will seek to find the next set of solutions to tackle the public health challenges of the present and the future. On behalf of the alumni of the University of Nebraska Medical Center College of Public Health, I welcome you to this great profession.
Thank you, Ms. Erickson, for your welcome and words of inspiration to our graduates. Now it is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's keynote speaker, Ms. Danette Smith. Danette Smith was appointed Chief Executive Officer of the Department of Health and Human Services for the state of Nebraska in February of 2019. She brings more than 25 years of executive leadership experience in large, complex organizations to the state. Prior to joining the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services, Ms. Smith was the director of the Virginia Beach Department of Human Services. She has also worked in a leadership capacity in Seattle, Washington, Atlanta, Georgia, Charlotte, North Carolina, and Cook County, Illinois. She's a true advocate of public and community service. She serves on the boards of the Healing Place of Hampton Roads, Norfolk, Virginia, and the Association for Training on Trauma and Attachment in Children in Minneapolis. Smith holds a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology from Eastern Michigan University and a Master's of Social Work from the University of Illinois at Chicago. Under the auspices of the Child Welfare League of America, she participated in a child welfare leadership program at Harvard's Kennedy School of Government. She also attended the County Administration program at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Her two daughters, whom she loves dearly, reside in North Carolina, and her dog, Mr. Bentley, enjoys traveling the country with her. Please join me in welcoming a true friend of public health, a good friend of the college, and a good personal friend, Ms. Danette Smith.
Hello, I'm Danette Smith, CEO of Nebraska's Department of Health and Human Services. Congratulations to you, the graduating class of 2020. As is evident from my appearing before you virtually as opposed to in person, you are entering the world as we know it in this new normal. You all have had a front row seat to just how quickly changes in public health can occur and how quickly society must prepare to react to those changes. I would venture to say that this is a foreshadowing of what's to come as you prepare to embark upon new endeavors as a recent graduate. Some may be preparing to go immediately into the workforce, and some of you may be continuing your studies. But no matter what your next path is, remember that you are well suited and prepared. These may be indeed unprecedented times, but you have been prepared over the course of your college career for this. You have labored over the last 2 to 3 years to master your craft. You have learned from subject matter experts in public health, and you have likely had real-world experiences that have also served to provide you with a firm foundation for success. You might not recall every lecture and lesson you have had. However, as you take the knowledge gained through your education and experiences here and translate it into the workforce, you will undoubtedly exhibit the cumulative results of your hard work and prove yourself a well-rounded professional. Whether a public health practitioner, researcher, or clinician, you are now entering the next level, and now is certainly the most interesting time of which to put your skills to test. The next months and years will be filled with different challenges. Remember why you chose this path. Don't let the twists and turns deter you. Don't be discouraged. Continue forging your own path. It's your destiny. As you consider where this path will lead you next, I want to impress upon you a few things to consider. We are all seeing in the research that is currently coming out, the news reports, and in updates from the medical community, the importance of prevention for various populations. Expanding a bit further, we must all consider how we couple that with the ability to communicate with and influence those who don't look like us. I am sure some of you have had at least one class that requires you to consider health disparities. Whether socioeconomic, ethnic, cultural, or other, it is vitally important as public health professionals that we remember to speak up and speak to those in our communities who are vulnerable. Charge yourself with not being a silent partner. Set out to be a change agent in your own right. You may find on this journey that you may be asked to do more with less. You'll be asked to think critically and creatively, to find new ways to solve old problems. It certainly is a heavy lift. Nevertheless, I am confident that you all have all that is necessary to make it happen. I know this because we have a number of College of Public Health alumni working for DHHS. I'm so grateful to have these graduates working at DHHS right now. I've seen their knowledge, skills, and talents firsthand. I want to share just a bit with you about why I decided to take the position as the CEO of Nebraska's Department of Health and Human Services. I had a long history of having worked in human services for many years. However, I like to continually challenge myself. So I accepted this position because I wanted to be involved with public health firsthand, and I also wanted to expand my own capacity. As I arrived to lead this department, the largest in the state, I did so with my four-pronged approach and plan. To create an integrated service delivery system, to establish and enhance collaborative relationships, to align DHHS teammates under one mission of helping people live better lives, and finally, to enhance the department's internal infrastructure to provide more effective, efficient, customer-focused services to Nebraskans. Each of you will eventually develop your own tenets and plans with respect to how you go about performing your job within your profession. And while I will be the first to tell you to plan, I will also implore you to be flexible and expect the unexpected. Public health will at times be required that you indeed fit a square peg into a round hole. The secret is to cut a bigger hole. I can honestly tell you I never anticipated experiencing something like COVID-19 in my career, but I am honored to lead DHHS through it. I am also completely amazed at what some of you in public health do or will do. There are a variety of places where you may be able to be employed, or you may be continuing with your studies. As you take this next step, I want to encourage you all to seek out opportunities for collaboration as you move forward. Health departments, healthcare systems are valued partners, as are communities, businesses, child cares, schools, universities, individuals, families, and many others. I have found them to be a valuable part of the current response to COVID-19, as well as over the span of my career. I assure you that partnerships will be invaluable as you continue on your path of discovery, problem solving, and becoming a subject matter expert in your respective fields, because we are all part of the response when it comes to public health. Whether becoming a prevention strategist or a germ investigator, as I like to call my epidemiologists, or a policymaker, always remind yourself to be data-driven and solution-oriented. I truly believe that as a result of the current crisis, we will continue to see an intersection of public policy and the impacts those policies have on social determinants. As you aim to influence public health, be mindful that forming those valuable partnerships early on will be very instrumental as you continue forging ahead on your journey. Mother Teresa once said, "Don't worry about why problems exist in the world, just respond to the people's needs." Responding to people's needs is at the root of what public health professionals do. It's where they find their motivation and what drives them. When the days get long and you are hard-pressed to recall why you have chosen this path, think about how many people's needs you are responding to each and every day. Stay focused and don't lose sight of your passion or your path. So as I end, I want to express to you my sincerity and congratulations to the class of 2020. Go into this world and make a difference, and even more, a lasting impression.
Thank you for your wonderful remarks, Ms. Smith. We're very honored to have you with us on this memorable occasion. Now, it's my pleasure to begin the awards portion of our ceremony. We will begin by recognizing our community and faculty award recipients. Each year, the College of Public Health awards the Chancellor Robert D. Sparks, MD, Award in Public Health and Preventive Medicine to a person who has shown outstanding innovation and impact on preventing disease and promoting health through public health education, research, and practice, with particular attention to the needs of Nebraska and its citizens. The selection is based on the degree to which an individual demonstrates excellence, creativity, and distinguished collaboration in advancing effective approaches to preventing disease and promotion of health through public health education, research, and practice. This year's recipient is Dr. Adi Poor. Dr. Poor received her PhD and her master's degree in toxicology from the University of Nebraska Medical Center and completed a postdoctoral fellowship at Creighton University. Dr. Poor is the director of the Douglas County Health Department, where she oversees a department with 130 employees and a budget of $16.2 million. She's been in that position since October 1st, 2002. As the director of the Douglas County Health Department, Dr. Poor has transformed the department into a respected and recognizable health department in Nebraska and the region. An example of one initiative that gained local and national recognition is the Communities Putting Prevention to Work grant that established hundreds of miles of bike lanes in Omaha. Currently, Dr. Poor and her team are front and center in the local fight against COVID-19. During the past year, Dr. Poor led the reframing of the Douglas County Health Department. I'm going to read a small part of the statement, as I believe it demonstrates Dr. Poor's commitment to public health, prevention, and to the people of Omaha and Douglas County. Imagine a place where people from across the community have an opportunity to grow healthy and succeed. A place where place doesn't matter and everyone's human potential is realized. That's the goal of the Douglas County Health Department. Congratulations, Dr. Poor. The Fred and Eve Simon Public Health Impact Prize was established in honor of Mr. and Mrs. Fred and Eve Simon. This award is given to a College of Public Health faculty member whose research and service has significantly impacted Nebraska. The recipient of this award is Dr. Sharon Metcalf. Dr. Metcalf is an assistant professor in the Department of Epidemiology and the director for the Center for Biosecurity, Biopreparedness, and Emerging Infectious Diseases. She also serves as the program director for the Certificate and Master's Programs in Emergency Preparedness at UNMC's College of Public Health. These programs are the first academic graduate programs in the region with a focus on the public health and medical response to a disaster. Her research interests are in hospital preparedness, community medical surge, long-term care preparedness, and social media use in disasters. Dr. Metcalf established the UNMC Student Response Team in 2014 and serves as the faculty advisor. Congratulations, Professor Metcalf. The Dr. Caruth J. Wagner Faculty Prize in Public Health is awarded to a faculty member who has shown promise in research and service, increases public health awareness, and raises the level of interest in public health careers among students, and has developed partnerships or conducted research impacting tribal communities. The recipient of the Caruth J. Wagner Faculty Prize in Public Health is Dr. Regina Idoate. Dr. Regina Idoate is a citizen of the Cherokee Nation of Oklahoma and an assistant professor of health promotion in the College of Public Health. Dr. Idoate's research is focused on community-based ways of promoting Native American health and includes specializations in medical humanities, preventive and societal medicine, and spiritual wellness. She is co-investigator in the Rural Futures Institute funded Barriers and Opportunities for Promoting Health Professions Careers among African Americans, Latinx, and Native Americans in Nebraska, as well as the Youth Enjoy Science YES Research Education Grant, and the Indigenous Qualitative Inquiry and Implementation Science for Whole of Community Systems interventions involving community hub coalitions to address existing health disparities related to cancer. Congratulations, Professor Idoate. Our next award is the College of Public Health Excellence in Teaching Award. This award is given for excellence in teaching, including classroom instruction, innovation in teaching methods, advising, and other activities that have promoted and expanded the student's learning experience. This year's recipients are Dr. Nizar Webby and Dr. Joellen McMillan. Dr. Webby is an assistant professor in the Department of Health Services Research and Administration. He is also the Deputy Director of the Center for Health Policy and the Program Director for the Master of Public Health Administration degree. He teaches graduate courses in health administration, health policy, and human resources management. Dr. Webby facilitates students' learning by creating safe environments for students to learn, acquire knowledge, ask questions, and discuss current issues. One of his students says Dr. Webby is very smart, knowledgeable, engaging, nice, supportive, warm, receptive to questions, always made himself available for questions. The assignments were especially well designed to stimulate deep thinking. Congratulations, Professor Webby. Dr. McMillan is an associate professor in the Department of Environmental, Agricultural, and Occupational Health. She has enjoyed educating students on the concepts of toxicology for the past 30 years. She is course director for the Principles of Toxicology course, a core course for the MPH Environmental Health concentration, and for Advanced Toxicology, a core course for the PhD program Toxicology track. She demonstrates a real commitment to enhance student learning and engage with her students. This is reflected in student evaluation comments such as, "She helps me a lot in my study, helps me improve my learning skills and my communication skills." And Dr. McMillan did a great job being accessible and understanding of students. It gives Dr. McMillan great satisfaction to see the concepts students learn in her classes and under her mentorship be applied in their research and work experiences. Our last faculty award is the College of Public Health Faculty Research Award. This award is given to an assistant professor who has an active research program that contributes to the advancement of public health science and practice. This researcher must have refereed publications, research funding, and research presentations at a regional, national, or international conference. The awardee for 2020 is Dr. Michael Wiley. Dr. Michael Wiley joined the College of Public Health in 2015 as an assistant professor. Dr. Wiley and his team set up next-generation sequencing capabilities and provide trainings throughout the world, including Ghana, Kenya, Liberia, Peru, Senegal, Japan, South Africa, and South Korea. Next-generation sequencing platforms perform sequencing of millions of small fragments of DNA within a single day. Dr. Wiley and his team helped respond to the 2 recent Ebola virus disease outbreaks in the Democratic Republic of the Congo by setting up a genomics center which enabled a team of local researchers to sequence genomes from the second outbreak within 5 days of the outbreak being detected. Congratulations, Professor Wiley. You've just heard about some of our amazing community partners and faculty. Now it's time to turn our attention to our outstanding students. The Chancellor Robert D. Sparks Public Health Student Research Award goes to a full-time College of Public Health students defined research project that demonstrates disease prevention and health promotion through public health education, research, and/or practice, with particular attention to the needs of Nebraska and its citizens. This year's recipient is Jagdish Pavula. Jagdish Pavula is a PhD student in the Department of Environmental, Agricultural, and Occupational Health. His research interests include environmental epidemiology, water quality, extreme weather events, spatial analytics, and predictive modeling. Congratulations, Jagdish. All Master of Public Health students are required to conduct a capstone project before they can graduate from the program. The Outstanding Capstone Award is given to an MPH student who has demonstrated excellence in the mastery of public health principles, values, and practice throughout their capstone experience. The students' project should exemplify the mission of the College of Public Health, contribute to the improvement of the health of a defined population, and make a significant contribution to the work of the organization, agency, or community in which it is being conducted. This year's recipient is Jessica Earn, an MPH student with a concentration in maternal and child health. Her project is titled A Statewide Needs Assessment of Perspectives on Training and Certification of Community Health Workers in Nebraska. Congratulations, Jessica. Our next award recognizes the strategic, organized, and interdisciplinary application of knowledge, skills, and competencies necessary to perform essential public health services and improve the population's health. The Distinguished Student of Practice Award honors a College of Public Health student who has made outstanding contributions to the advancement of public health practice. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Student of Practice Award is the College of Public Health Student Response Team. The mission of the UNMC Student Response Team is to promote future public health leadership by providing students with hands-on training and experiences in outbreak response and emergency preparedness. The Student Response Team is trained to assist local health departments with outbreak investigation and control, assist public health emergency response coordinators with mass dispensing or immunization clinics, and assist in systematic monitoring of social media. The Student Response Team was called to provide assistance in early February to monitor social media sites and document public sentiment about the quarantined cruise ship passengers. Currently, the team is helping public health departments trace contacts of COVID-19, obtain health updates from COVID-19 patients, and provide social media support for health departments in rural areas across Nebraska. Congratulations to all the members of the College of Public Health Student Response Team. Our final student award is the United States Public Health Service Excellence in Public Health Award. The Public Health Service was founded in 1798 to provide medical care to sailors and merchant seamen with yellow fever and malaria. Over the subsequent 220 years, its mission has broadened to deliver health promotion and disease prevention programs to all people. Today, the commissioned core of the Public Health Service is dedicated to serving on the front lines in the nation's fight against disease and poor health conditions. This year's recipient of the United States Public Health Service Excellence in Public Health Award is Rohan Kazanchi. Congratulations, Rohan. Next, we will recognize our alumni and their career achievements. I would like to welcome Kelly Erickson of the College of Public Health Alumni Council to announce this year's Alumni Awards.
The first award to be given today is the Early Career Achievement Award. The College of Public Health Early Career Achievement Award recognizes achievements of alumni who have made outstanding contributions to the field of public health within the first 5 years of completing a degree from the UNMC College of Public Health. Final determination of the award recipient is based on an outstanding contribution to public health, including any of the following categories: leadership in public health practice, teaching and scholarship, research, community and society, and the College of Public Health. This year's Early Career Achievement Award recipient is Dr. Jocelyn Herstein, MPH Class of 2016, PhD Class of 2018. After completing her PhD program in 2018, Dr. Jocelyn Herstein assumed the position of co-director of the National Disaster Medical System Infectious Disease Training Program. This national 3-day training program, now held in the Training, Simulation, and Quarantine Center at UNMC, is held twice monthly for disaster medical assistance teams from around the United States. Dr. Herstein served on the leadership team, co-led the development of education curriculum, and oversaw a large multidisciplinary team of faculty and instructors from the Nebraska Biocontainment Unit, College of Public Health, College of Nursing, College of Medicine, and IXL. In January 2020, Dr. Herstein moved into the position of Director for Sub-Saharan Africa region for the Global Center of Health Security. This has offered the incredible opportunity to relocate to Kumasi, Ghana for the foreseeable future. In this role, Dr. Herstein is responsible for establishing and managing research, education, training collaborations in Ghana, Nigeria, Liberia, and Rwanda, with an emphasis on programs to support surveillance and outbreak response efforts. To date, Dr. Herstein has 25 publications and 3 book chapters, 12 of which she has first authored. Her research team's work has been nationally recognized, including being awarded the highest honor in the field of industrial hygiene in 2018. Dr. Herstein's research has focused on preparedness infrastructure for highly hazardous communicable diseases, with an emphasis on training and education. Congratulations, Dr. Herstein. Our next award is the Distinguished Alumnus Award. The College of Public Health Distinguished Alumni Award recognizes the achievements of alumni who have made significant contributions to the field of public health. Final determination of the award recipient is based on outstanding contribution to public health, including any of the following categories: leadership in public health practice, teaching and scholarship, research, community and society, and the College of Public Health. This year's Distinguished Alumnus Award recipient is Linda Ori, MPH Class of 2008. Her nominator commented of her, "Dr. Ori has made several significant contributions to the field of public health during her career as a pharmacist, educator, and community volunteer. Wow, she is passionate about immunizations. This impression is demonstrated through Dr. Ori's commitment to community service through her work in the Immunization Task Force for Metro Omaha, ITF, and her willingness to partner with UNMC Master of Public Health students. She not only exudes passion, but she is a competent practitioner and educator. Students who have worked with her have had excellent learning experiences, and the mentorship that she has provided these students is above and beyond. Dr. Ori is an admirable example of a committed preceptor where she has also made an outstanding contribution to public health. Congratulations, Dr. Ori. Congratulations to our Alumni Award winners for all their outstanding accomplishments.
We will now recognize the Master of Public Health graduates with the hooding ceremony. These students have completed the academic and practice requirements to receive a Master of Public Health degree. The hood is a special part of the academic regalia that denotes scholarly and professional achievement. This year, we ask a friend or family member to place the hood over the head of the graduate, signifying his or her success in completing the program. The official hood color for public health degrees is salmon pink, and the scarlet and cream represent the colors of the University of Nebraska.
It is now my pleasure to present the honorary Doctor of Science degree to Dr. Doit L. Kahn. Vice Chancellor Deli Davies will read the citation.
Thank you, Chancellor Gould. Nebraska native and UNMC alumnus Doit Kahn, MD, is honored with the honorary Doctor of Science degree for high distinction in the use of his skills in medicine, science, and teaching to serve his fellow man. Dr. Kahn's commitment to medicine and service is so great that after his retirement from a 25-year distinguished career at the Mayo Clinic, he then soon embarked on a second act. Following a 3-year stint as Senior Vice President for Medical Affairs for the National Arthritis Foundation, he again became a full-time clinician, scientist, and educator at Emory University of Medicine and Grady Health Systems in Atlanta, which is the 5th largest public hospital in the United States. From there, he threw himself into understanding the challenges faced by patients from an underserved population who often were on Medicaid or had no insurance at all. It was a job he would not have been up to earlier in his career, Dr. Kahn said, adding, The journey from Mayo to Grady is as long as any in academic medicine. Dr. Kahn also was involved in providing medical services during humanitarian crises while serving as medical director of AmeriCares in the 1990s. He helped establish medical services in Kenya for Somali refugees and helped set up a hospital in Rwanda to serve survivors of the Rwandan genocide. Dr. Kahn is the former director of rheumatology at Emory, Grady, and the Mayo Clinic. He is currently professor emeritus at Emory University School of Medicine, and he resides in Rochester, Minnesota. Dr. Kahn has published more than 200 papers, abstracts, and book chapters, and he helped train more than 100 rheumatology trainees at Mayo and Emory. He is a former military surgeon at the U.S. Public Health Service in Galveston, Texas. Dr. Kahn was born in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. He's a proud product of Gering High School, Nebraska Wesleyan University, and the UNMC College of Medicine. He has been honored with numerous awards and is a respected publications editor. The university is very proud to confer this honorary degree to Dr. Doit Kahn. Chancellor Gold. Dr. Kahn qualifies for the honorary degree Doctor of Science. He has been certified by the Nebraska Board of Regents. It is my honor to present him to you.
Thank you, Dr. Davies. Dr. Kahn, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you, Dr. Doit L. Kahn, the degree Doctor of Science, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privileges associated with this degree. Congratulations. Roger Reamer, MBA, is being honored today with the J.G. Elliott Award. Vice Chancellor Deli Davies will read the award citation.
Roger Reamer is honored today with the J.G. Elliott Award for his decades of service to his fellow Nebraskans, notably as a leader and advocate for healthcare administration, public health initiatives, and health science education for rural communities. Though he has served for more than 2 decades as Chief Executive Officer for Memorial Health Care Systems in Seward, Nebraska, Reamer's service has reached far beyond his community and county. Roger's passion and commitment fuels his dedication to ensuring excellence in healthcare services for patients, medical professionals, and communities across Nebraska. He has respect and a strong understanding of the vital service rural healthcare delivers to smaller communities. He has provided leadership, direction, and development skills to establish and strengthen rural healthcare and is a dedicated advocate for rural health policy development. His leadership and collaborative efforts have helped rural hospitals and healthcare organizations improve delivery of care and build effective alliances for long-term sustainability. He served on the American Hospital Association Board, Nebraska Hospital Association Board, State of Nebraska Board of Health, Four Corners Public Health Department, as well as Rural Health and Health Education Boards. During the current COVID-19 public health emergency, Reamer's leadership has been crucial on 2 fronts: the hospital side and the district health department. The J.G. Elliott Award is given annually to an individual who has made significant contributions to medicine and health programs for the state of Nebraska. It is awarded in memory of Jack Elliott, a former Scottsbluff resident who served on the University of Nebraska Board of Regents for 20 years until his death in 1974.
The university is proud to present this award today to Mr. Roger Reamer. Congratulations, and thank you for all of your dedication and your years of service. Today, we also honor Dr. Ann Hubbard with the Chancellor's Distinguished Service Award. Vice Chancellor Deli Davies will present the award.
Thank you, Chancellor Gold. Dr. Ann Hubbard, a physician, philanthropist, and a UNMC alumnus, is honored with the UNMC Chancellor's Distinguished Service Award for her long-time commitment to the university and to ensuring a healthy future for our state. Dr. Hubbard is now retired from an outstanding career in academic and clinical medicine at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia and at her alma mater, UNMC, and Children's Hospital and Medical Center in Omaha. She remains very well respected in her field of pediatric radiology and fetal and orthopedic imaging. In her community service role, she does even more for all Nebraskans in building upon the groundwork laid by her parents, Dr. Theodore Hubbard and Claire Hubbard. The Hubbards were tremendous supporters of the university, establishing the Theodore F. Hubbard, MD, Chair of Cardiology, and the Theodore F. Hubbard, MD, Endowed Chair of Cardiovascular Research at UNMC. Through the Claire M. Hubbard Foundation, which honors her mother, Dr. Hubbard also has supported several organizations in advancing the education, research, and patient care missions of UNMC. Under Dr. Hubbard's leadership, the foundation established the Claire M. Hubbard Professor of Health and Environment in the UNMC College of Public Health, among other initiatives. Dr. Hubbard is an engaged philanthropist, often linking multiple organizations to leverage the impact of the various programs she supports. She is dedicated to the education and health of children, underserved communities, and understanding the importance of the environment and natural resources to human health. She serves on the boards of the St. Augustine Indian Mission in Winnebago, Nebraska, the Nature Conservancy of Nebraska, Omaha's Henry Dolly Zoo and Aquarium, and the University of Nebraska Foundation Board of Trustees. Dr. Hubbard grew up in Omaha and graduated from UNL and the UNMC College of Medicine. She served her internal medicine residency at the Mayo Clinic and her radiology residency at the Medical College of Wisconsin in Milwaukee. The university is proud to honor Dr. Ann Hubbard with the UNMC Chancellor's Distinguished Service Award.
Dr. Hubbard, congratulations, and thank you for all of your dedication and all of your years of service. Dean Ali Khan will now present the candidates for the Post-Baccalaureate Certificate in Public Health and the degree Master of Public Health. Dean Khan.
On the other end of this video stream are the candidates for the Post-Baccalaureate Certificate in Public Health and the degree Master of Public Health. Chancellor Gold, I am pleased to present these candidates for the Post-Baccalaureate Certificate in Public Health or the degree Master of Public Health. The men and women of the Master of Public Health class were vested with their masterhoods. These candidates qualify for the degree Master of Public Health. The candidates for the Post-Baccalaureate Certificate in Public Health or the degree Master of Public Health have been certified by the faculty of the College of Public Health. It is a true honor to present them to you.
Thank you, Dean Khan. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University of Nebraska, I hereby confer upon you the certificate, Post-Baccalaureate Certificate in Public Health, and the degree, Master of Public Health, along with all of the rights, the responsibilities, and the privilege associated with this certificate or degree. Congratulations.
Abdulaziz Abdullah Adeli. Adekunle Adebayo Adeyemi. Rima Mohammed Ahmed Al-Balushi. Alexis Bertassini. Priyanka Chaudhry. Anlin Cheney. Sabrine Schengen. Bridget Lorraine Claiborne. Jessica Davies. Sarah Donovan. Jessica Whitney Earn. Jamie Marie Esky. Sierra Nicole Garth. Jacob C. Groth. Jessica M. Hart. Derek Forrest Julian. Megan Rose Krychek. Morgan Claire Harder Christensen. Sarah Catherine Larson. Feng Zheng Liu. Ping Liu. Ada V. Luna. Suswara Mandala Rayabandla. Luke Seamus Murphy. Chacha Josiah Mwita. Victoria Insubuga Nakibuka Muli. Jessica Pawa. Emiliani Lemos Pereira. Tabitha J. Prohaska. Sofia Orea Quintero. Oliver Ramirez Gutierrez. Zachary Dennis Rodriguez. Dylan James Scoggins. Sarah Cleone Stanislav. Patricia Lahoma Wagner. Tanner J. Wetzel. Ashton Olivia Wyrick.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now ask all of the members of the graduating class of 2020 to please rise. In keeping with the time-honored and centuries-old academic tradition, at this time, I now ask that all of our graduates to please move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, those of you viewing this special ceremony, no matter where you are, please join me in congratulating the University of Nebraska Medical Center graduating class of 2020. Congratulations. Our graduates here today were helped a great deal by others. Many are the people watching this ceremony from afar to share this special occasion. They also deserve recognition, and they should feel free to stand if they wish, wherever they are, to receive our recognition and our thanks. First to be recognized are those who are parents, brothers, or sisters of one of our graduates. Second would be the spouses, partners, or children of our graduates. Next are the grandparents, the aunts, the uncles, or those who hold some other special relationship to one of our graduates. All of you, and I do mean all of you, have been more than just spectators today. The faculty and our students recognize the consistent encouragement and the support that you have given. We applaud you and acknowledge your enormous contributions to each of our graduates and to what they have accomplished and what they will accomplish in the future. Thank you. Thank you so very much. The University of Nebraska Medical Center is a large, diverse, and complex organization. I would like to take this opportunity to recognize some of the most dedicated people that make us survive and thrive. They, of course, are the individuals who spent many years with our graduates, preparing them for lives of continued learning, dedicated study, and service to others. The individuals of whom I speak are, of course, our amazing faculty. Please join me in expressing our most sincere appreciation to your faculty.
Before we conclude today's ceremony, I want to thank the individuals who have assisted with making this special event happen. Jessica Sharon, Nicole Collum Valdivia, Timmery Singh, Stacy Coleman, and Amber Cummins. I believe in the transformative power of education, that learning shapes and guides our lives. There's power in learning, and this power finds expression in practice. Students, the good news is earning an advanced degree in public health has opened a gateway that you will benefit from your entire career. What distinguishes you from others is the creative way you think about and solve problems. Your opportunities are limited only by your imagination. There will always be forces of change that will affect the practice of public health. We are, in fact, right now experiencing a force of change with the COVID pandemic. Have courage. Public health can be a contact sport. When public health offends economic or political interests, they often hit back. Stand firm. When public health succeeds, don't stop. Insist on pushing forward. As newly minted public health practitioners, you will be called on to develop new ways of thinking, being, and doing to meet the many challenges we face today and the unknown challenges of tomorrow. To close today's ceremonies, I'd like to take this opportunity to say, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of the University of Nebraska Medical Center and the College of Public Health, congratulations. We wish you amazing, transformative lives and adventures filled with inspiration, hard work, and joy. The wonder of working in public health is every day you will have the power to change lives. We look forward to hearing about all the great things you will accomplish.
And now, Sabrin Shengan, a candidate for a Master's in Public Health, will offer the student-initiated benediction.
As this ceremony ends, we have so much for which we are grateful. We have been truly blessed for many things, including the fellowship of our classmates, the guidance of the faculty, and the love and support of those who have been there for us through our education. We ask you to keep us safe wherever our journey may lead. For these things we pray. Amen.